Here's a step one question of the day. Like and subscribe if you like this content and if you think it's helpful. 40-year-old woman has painful blisters on her skin and her mouth, flaccid bullae, and erosions of the face, trunk, and oral mucosa with IgG antibodies. Which is the target for these antibodies? So we have the hemodesmosomes, the desmosomes, tight junctions, gap adherens. These are all kind of parts of the cell. We have our corneum, granule layer, our spinous layer, and a basal layer. And so these are kind of connecting these layers. And the Pemphigus vulgaris has a 5 to 15% mortality. It's a pretty bad one. That's when you have the IgG antibodies against the desmosomes, specifically 1 and 3. And those hold the keratinocytes together in the epidermis. And if you lose them, then you get acantholysis, which is the separation of the keratinocytes. And so, those will separate, and you'll get the reticular or net-like pattern on the immunofluorescence. So a way to remember this is that the hemidesmosomes, it's not as bad, and it causes the bullous, the tense kind of stuff, and it's Nikolsky negative. So they're not going to be as kind of terrible as the Nikolsky positive Pemphigus vulgaris is, and they're going to be linear. These ones are reticular. The correct answer for this one is reticular because it's with the desmosomes, not the hemodesmosomes. Okay, so that's going to be your correct answer is desmosomes, and it's specifically desmoglein 1 and 3. So the other ones are wrong. Adherens, those connect the actin using adherens. It's not involved in blistering diseases. Gap junctions, those connect through connexons, and they're not targeted here. Hemidesmosomes, that would be bullous pemphigoid, which has the tense bullae and minimal mucosal involvement. The tight junctions, they would not be involved in the blistering disease. So basically, if you have the flaccid blisters that are really painful and you get a net-like reticular pattern, then it's Pemphigus vulgaris, which is antibodies against the desmosomes. D goes with the P, and maybe a way to remember hemidesmosomes is linear. Hemi, it's like half, maybe it's like half, not as bad, and Nikolsky negative sign. So it's like halfway there and it's negative. So not as bad as the other one, Pemphigus vulgaris, which is the correct answer, which is desmoglein 1 and 3.